Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your June reading. Hello, hello. Hope you're amazing. So, we're going to start with your general. We're going to do love and then a spirit message to close it out. And timestamps will be in the description box below. So, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we have authority, which is the Emperor. Rejoice in celebration, which is the Three of Cups. And firm foundation, the Four of Pentacles. In June, you are very much in control of your life and what makes you happy. I feel like you're paying attention to like what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. What influences you and what doesn't influence you. And I feel like you're very outspoken about that. I see you having fun in June. And let me say it like this, Sagittarius. I feel like you're in a very healthy spot about what's good for you and what isn't. And you're taking authority over your life to make sure that it stays that way. Okay? No shenanigans. That's been fairly common this month. So Queen of Wands, Justice in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, the Hangman, Six of Swords, King of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse, and then the Devil, and the Four of Swords as the overall energy. You have a very calming energy. I can tell my energy dropped down like quickly. You're very calm. You're like taking a rest from any kind of high energy or crazy or conflicting things in your life. It's like you're taking a pause to assess what needs to be in your life and what doesn't. It's very interesting because I feel like you go through June with that same energy. It's not like you have a moment and you just reflect. It's like through the whole month that you're like this. You know, what's important, what isn't important, what's causing conflict, what isn't causing conflict. I just feel like you're fully aware of that energy. Justice, the Hangman being the other major arcana cards besides the Devil and the overall energy. Yeah, you're definitely like looking at the injustices in life, or what you feel to be an injustice or what you feel to not be fair. And what's interesting is you're just watching it. You know, you're not doing anything. You're not being impulsive. I don't see that in any of your cards. You're just sitting back and seeing how things are going to play out for you. You're in your confident energy this month, which I love for you. You're very confident in yourself, in how you look and how you feel, and you're not co-signing any definitive behaviors. You're not like I'm going to do this and that's all I'm thinking about. I'm going to do this and that's all I'm thinking about. I don't see that for you because that doesn't feel effective. You've been like this before and you're trying to take a step back and get like a perspective on things. Because that wasn't the way that you wanted. It didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. So you're confident in what you believe and how you want your life to be, but you're smart about how you're like interacting with it and the things that you're doing next. This energy is like really calming me down, Sagittarius. So you're doing a lot of watching. I feel like you're going about your life very well, very structured. You're very stable. It's very interesting because even the things in your life that you feel are not right, you're not jumping out in front of them to like chastise. You're just like, I'm going to see what kind of hole this person or this situation is going to dig itself in. But you're at a safe distance, it feels like to me. Okay? Before you react, you're at a very safe distance. I feel like you have been in the past overly emotional about reacting to things. And that's just different. Because it's left you... That has left you emotionally entangled in things. And it's just different. It's just different now, you know. That's all I can really say. You just feel different. Things are different now. You're not going to let the injustices in your life continue, though. But you are doing this thing where I'm going to act like what I want to attract. I'm going to accept what I want to attract. I'm going to be what I want to attract. Right? I'm not going to be the things that I don't want in my life. I'm not going to accept the things that I don't want in my life. So you're healing this month. So you're spending time healing yourself, which is why you're so confident. It's interesting because it's more of a self-confidence and less of like ego. It's like a healthy ego. Very good energy. I don't know what to say, really. It's very good. But I see people in your life or maybe a job situation that isn't fair, being very worried by your lack of interaction. When people don't have control, like they thought they did before, they tend to show themselves to try to regain control. And that's what I see happening right now. And it's going to feel a little hard because I feel like in the past you have gotten really emotionally entangled in things, but you're not doing it this time. And it's almost like you're being pushed energetically to do that, but you're not, because it's not the direction that you want to go in. But it's definitely showing you everything you need to see, for sure. Okay? So then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Palace of Cups. Yeah. You're definitely seeing how emotions can sort of get in the way of things. It's interesting because now that you've slowed down and you're seeing how someone in your environment's emotions are getting off track and how it's making things weird or not right. It's like you see that and you're like reflecting on it. Like, that's not who I want to be. Interesting, you know? It's showing you things about yourself, this situation, this person. So it's helping you grow and become more wise, as we were talking about before. It's showing you like what's worth fighting for and what's not, like what you should let go. It's definitely showing you a lot about yourself and how you deal with your emotions and your fears and how you react when you're confused or things are complicated or you don't know what's next, you know? Yeah. Very enlightening. There's a lot of wisdom in this energy. A lot of wisdom. How to manifest. Yes. And I said this before, Sagittarius. You're being who you want to attract. You're acting what you want to attract. You're being who you want in your life, you know? You're reflecting what it is that you want to bring into your life. And it is working very well for you in June. So that path that you're on, good path. Okay. Okay, so we have scissors. Yeah. So you're cutting ties with the past, who you used to be, things that don't serve you anymore. And by doing that, what you want to see or what you want to know is being basically wrapped up in a little gift with a bow on it for you. So you can just go ahead and pick it up, toss it out, you know. I also have financial strain, money problems, and survival. So this is what I'm hearing is like there may have been problems at work with bosses, with co-workers that could have influenced your money flow. And by you acting like this, or by you adopting this information, or this way of life, this way of being, this way of understanding, I feel like it is the answer to those problems. Whether it was you not getting extra work or overtime or getting a raise, I feel like this gives you a new perspective and kind of knocks down that wall that was blocking you from being able to achieve that. Yeah, it opens up a new beginning that you didn't have before, is what I'm saying. Okay. Good. Okay. Hello, Sagittarius. This is your love portion for June. We have strengthening bonds, and that is the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, which is seek the truth, and the Hierophant. When someone shows you something, or when someone shows you something, listen. Okay? That's what this is about. This is you trying to take a relationship to the next level or look for something more stable and realizing that that's not what you're getting from this person. Like what it is that you want in a future relationship is not what is being presented to you here. And the High Priestess is like accepting that. It's like your intuition is telling you that. Don't overstep your intuition by the desire to want something so bad. Okay? Justice in reverse, which I believe was in your general reading. Ace of Coins, again in the same row. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands in reverse, King of Cups, 7 of Swords again, 2 reoccurring cards, the Ace of Cups, Magician in reverse. On the bottom of the deck we have the World and the 6 of Cups. Yeah. So you're putting an end to a cycle in a relationship, okay? It's like time and time again you've given someone excuses, or time and time again you've been in this situation with this person or someone else. And this phase of your life is just over, you know? It's time to close it out. It's time to go on to something new. So I feel like in June, this is like the closing out, the ending, the completion of a cycle in love, okay? Major Arcana, we have the World, we have the Magician, and Justice. So yeah, you're in an unfair situation when it comes to your love life. I can tell you that for sure. And you're definitely taking back your power. It's like seeing how you can be manipulated by your emotions. I feel like we talked about this in the general reading. You can be manipulated by your emotions. It's like paying attention to that and knowing that that's not where you want to be, right? It's almost like you realize that you were fighting for the wrong thing. You know, you were fighting to make something work that just wasn't for you, instead of fighting to take back control, or to be in the lead, or to know what it is that you want in a relationship and to stand by that. So I feel like that's changing for you, Sagittarius, for sure. There's a lot of emotion here about wanting to be in a forever relationship and wanting to be happy. You know, the dog, the picket fence, probably all that, you know, like love, having someone be there and having that mutual understanding. I feel like there's a lot. It's heavily pointed out in this reading for me, for you, that is what you're looking for. And I feel like that idea has manipulated you to stay in situations or to accept things because that's what you're expecting to happen, or that's what you're expecting the outcome to be. So as you were moving forward in this past relationship, or probably current relationship that you're in, you were seeing the truth. Little tidbits of things that maybe you were just ignoring. I feel like because you were like, if I put love into this, they'll give it back to me. And also I'm seeing them like do small things to feel like they're opening up the door, maybe like leaving and then coming back and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, this is the time, or they're coming back because they love me. But seeing that you are being manipulated, okay, to just be a placeholder almost. So yeah, this month I feel like you're kind of deep in thought, I would say. I feel like as you're going through life, and as you've been going through this relationship, and as you've been going through different relationships in your life as well, you're like noticing some patterns and some things that you don't want to continue to go through, which is clearly acceptable with this energy. So you're deciding that you want to fight for the right things, which is long-term relationships, which is manifesting and nurturing something that's going to last and it is going to make you happy. And that's what you thought this one was going to be. That was the point, you know, that's what you thought it was. But I feel like your love for wanting to be in that type of relationship overshadow what really was being shown to you in this relationship that you were in. Knight of Cups, yeah. Knight of Cups, 5 of Coins in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Coins in reverse. Yeah, focused on the wrong things. Focused on the wrong things and seeing what you truly value. You know, you truly value something more than just being alone. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'd rather be alone and find what it is that I want than be with someone and then it end up not being what I wanted and me wasting my time. You have a lot of love to give, and you're very kind. And I feel like you're not getting that type of reciprocation back, even though you've waited for it. And there's plenty of opportunities for you to have it as well. It's almost like every time you try to open the door to like expand the relationship or do something more, you're met with counterproductive uncertainty, or them being overwhelmed, or them making excuses, or something of that nature. So this has fueled you, your intuition, based on you wanting something more, you following your heart and what it is that you've been through with this person. This has fueled you to realize that this is not the direction that you want to go in. Okay? Challenges are to overcome and bring us to a stronger bond. They're not supposed to break us apart. See? Yeah. So it's like, I tried. I pushed. I asked. I took my time. And this is just not working, you know? It's like two people have to fight and you feel like you're fighting on your own, and that's not fair. Yeah, it says you triggered me, but I feel like they've opened your eyes. I am better with my mind than my heart. Yeah. So you're not letting your heart guide you on this route. It's more like your intuition, your understanding of what it is you truly want and what it is that you deserve. So we have sunshine, cool with whatever, fake profile, and coffin. Exactly what I'm saying. I feel like you tried to be optimistic, Sagittarius. You tried to open the door. You tried to be positive. You tried to say yes. You know, you tried to be the sunshine in the situation. And I feel like your cool nature to invite in positivity invited them to typically be a narcissist, you know, and get away with whatever they can, do what they want to do, and not think about your feelings. And you're starting to see that what you thought this person would be, like a long-term partner or someone that can make you happy in a marriage or something of that nature, that's not who they are. And because of that, it's time to move on. Okay? So I love you. And we're going to go into your spiritual message. Okay? Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what your spiritual energy is. For June, we have child, banquet, and book. Yeah, when you start looking at things in a new perspective, which is definitely what you have right now, you start to see, it's like the universe gives you exactly what it is that you need. Okay? Without you even needing to look for it. It's like it was already right there. It's just like you're seeing it with different eyes or through a different perspective. And now you have all the information you need to do what you need to do. Okay. So then we have message, occupation, and wealthy man in reverse. Yeah. It gives you definitely a focus on what to do next. So now where you didn't have the information, now you have the information to do what you need to do. Wisdom, passion, and expansion. Yep. You have the fuel that you need now to grow, to expand, to do things differently. It's like you didn't know what to say, if that makes any sense. Like you didn't know where to speak from, what your next move should be, because you didn't have all the information. And this month gives you the information you need to speak up and to do the things you need to do with confidence. Okay? So I love you, Sagittarius. See you later. Bye-bye.